So here's the first data point. Researchers looked at two cohorts of states, and they looked at the number of amicus briefs filed in all the high court decisions in those states. So in the first cohort, totaling 19 states, amicus briefs were filed in less than 5% of the cases. So a fairly modest amount of amicus briefs. But in the second cohort of states, in which California is a member, amicus briefs were filed in over 25% of the cases. And in California, that figure was over 37%. And then here's the second data point that I found startling from that same Kurt Jenkins post. Researchers looked at the amicus heavy cohort, in which California is included, for the years 1990 through 2004. And interestingly, although the percentage of cases with at least one amicus edged up during those years, the average number of briefs per appellant didn't. And this suggests that the increase was not so much in the number of briefs being filed in the same sorts of cases as it was briefs filed in a wider cross-section of cases. So I thought I shared that with you, John, and I wondered if you can comment on that, because it seems like I think in a previous podcast, we talked about the number of amicus briefs kind of surging, and this kind of drills down a little bit and shows that it's not just the same kinds of, constitutional policy heavy cases that are just attracting more and more amicus briefs. It seems like those submitting amicus briefs are kind of spreading their efforts out into a wider range of cases.
Yes, I fully agree with you on that. And I think that reflects, well, among other things, how the appellate profession has gotten more and more specialized. And to be clear, I think this is a good thing that more amicus briefs are being filed in different types of cases across the board. I think it's good to have, as long as the issue itself within that subset of the type of case is, a major issue that's worth the court's time. It reflects a growing concern on the appellate level of lawyers in general to make sure that the appellate courts are making the right decisions based on as many good, viable arguments they have before them.